Welcome back to more Old School RuneScape, my No Shop Ironman series. This is it. This is the big one. It's all been building up to this, Dragon Slayer. I've been so excited to be able to do this quest, and it's finally time. Now, this is going to be very unique compared to what you've seen other players do, because with my No Shop rule, there's going to be a lot of different things that I have to do that are going to be very unique and interesting and fun. Over the last many episodes, I've already done a lot of setup work to even be able to pull this off, and that includes standing right here with my rogue's outfit in Draenor Village, because I will be needing to do a little bit of brewing in this episode. For that, I will need barley. Unfortunately, I used all my barley seeds doing my birdhouse run, so I need some more. So I'm going to begin this episode by thieving the master farmer. That's going to be good fun. Now, in the last episode, I also mentioned that I'm going to allow myself up to 1 hour per episode doing an activity that I'm not necessarily going to stream or show every second of. So I'm going to thieve master farmers for an hour, do a little bit of editing so you don't have to see all that, and then we'll get started. But you will see why this is going to be very important for the episode. So let me begin my pickpocketing adventure, and I'll see you in an hour. Or earlier, if I get a raccoon pop out while I'm pickpocketing this master farmer. That would just be excellent. And that will make for great content as well. So right now, I am 56 thieving. Let's see how far I get in an hour. I also have my seed box that I got from Tithe Farm, so that should help out with inventory management as well. 57 thieving, and it has not been an hour at all. It's been a little under half an hour, but I think I'm going to get going. I want to get started on this quest. I didn't get anything too exciting in terms of seeds, but I did get what I needed. So let me bank up here and we'll get started. Alright, I have some teleport runes and a soft clay. Let's go to Ardoin. I'm going to need to pick up a few other no shop things, including some silk. Put those thieving skills to use here. But no, this white knight won't let me. Scumbag. I don't know why I always struggle with the silk here. I don't know if it's my poor thieving level or if they legitimately just cannot have a line of sight on you. I was struggling on this for the last episode too, if you recall. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it might be a line of sight thing. But they're everywhere, so it's kind of hard to steal with no line of sight from a guard. So it's probably just my bad thieving level. There we go. We got it. Sweet. Next, I'm going to go to the Potter's Wheel, which is to the northwest of town here. I believe anyway. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Need to turn this soft clay into something a little bit more useful. And totally necessary for the quest as well. Gonna need to make a bowl. Unfired. So I'm not gonna cook it up. I think we'll be alright. And now we can go to Varrock and finally start the actual quest in the Champions Guild, of which I have not been in yet. I certainly have all the quest points to be in there. It's 32 quest points. And I have almost 100, I think. Well, now I'm curious. 101. 101 beautiful quest points. The Champions Guild. Man, this is nostalgic. Greetings, bold adventurer. Welcome to the Guild of Champions. Greetings. What is this place? This is the Champions Guild. Only adventurers who have proved themselves worthy by gaining influence from quests are allowed in here. Can I have a quest? Aha! Yes, a mighty and perilous quest fit only for the most powerful champions. And at the end of it, you will earn the right to wear the legendary rune plate body. So, what is this quest? You'll have to speak to Oziach, the maker of rune armor. He sets the quests that champions must complete in order to wear it. Oziach lives in a hut by the cliffs to the west of Edgeville. He can be a little odd sometimes, though. Okay, and you already know this. The best way to get to Edgeville, at least for me, is using this Soul Wars group game teleport. I'm going to do a lot of running around this quest, of course. There's so much to do, lots of fun to be had. Take the Edgeville portal here. Perfect. And I see the little hut here of Oziach. You can see all of the juicy rune armor on his walls. How exciting. Ah, it is a fair day, my friend. Can you sell me some rune plate body, even though I'm a no-shop Ironman? So, how does thee know I have some? The Guildmaster of the Champions Guild told me. Yes, I suppose he would, wouldn't he? He's always sending you fancy pants heroes up to bother me, telling me I'll give them a quest or something like that. Well, I'm not going to let just anyone wear my rune plate mail. It's only for heroes, so leave me alone. I thought that you were going to give me a quest. Alright, I'll give ye a quest. I'll let ye wear my rune plate mail if ye slay the dragon of Crandor. A dragon? That sounds like fun. Ah, yes. You are the typical reckless adventurer, aren't you? Now go, kill the dragon, and get out of my face. But how do I defeat the dragon? Go talk to the Guildmaster in the Champions Guild. He'll help ye out if you're so keen on doing a quest. I'm not going to be hand-holding any adventurers. Back to the Champions Guild. Unfortunately, because of my no-shop rule, I will not be able to purchase a rune plate body from him once I'm done with this quest, which is quite tragic. Kind of ruins, you know, the climax of the quest. I'll still be walking around in noob armor, my rune chain body, but that's okay. Greetings. I talked to Oziach, and he gave me a quest. Oh, what did he tell you to do? Defeat the Dragon of Crandor. The Dragon of Crandor? Yes. Goodness, he hasn't given you an easy job, has he? What's so special about this dragon? 30 years ago, Crandor was a thriving community with a great tradition of mages and adventurers. Many Crandorians even earned the right to be part of the Champions Guild. One of their adventurers went too far, however. He descended into the volcano in the center of Crandor and woke the dragon Elvarg. He must have fought valiantly against the dragon because they say that, to this day, she has a scar down her side. But the dragon still won the fight. She emerged and laid waste to the whole of Crandor with her fire breath. Some refugees managed to escape in fishing boats. They landed on the coast north of Remington and set up camp, but the dragon followed them and burned the camp to the ground. Out of all the people of Crandor, there were only 3 survivors, a trio of wizards who used magic to escape. Their names were Thalzar, Lozar, and Melzar. If you're serious about taking on Elvarg first, you'll need to get to Crandor. The island is surrounded by dangerous reefs, so you'll need a ship capable of getting through them and a map to show you the way. When you reach Crandor, you'll also need some kind of protection against the dragon's breath. How can I find the route to Crandor? Only one map exists that shows the route through the reefs of Crandor. That map was split into 3 pieces by Melzar, Thalzar, and Lozar, the wizards who escaped from the dragon. Each of them took 1 piece. Where is Melzar's map piece? Melzar built a castle on the site of the Crandorian refugee camp north of Remington. He locked himself in there, and no one has seen him for years. The inside of his castle is like a maze and is populated by undead monsters. Maybe if you could get all the way through the maze, you could find his piece of the map. Adventurers sometimes go in there to prove themselves, so I can give you this key to Melzar's maze. The Guildmaster gives you the key. Where is Thalzar's map piece? Thalzar was the most paranoid of the 3 wizards. He hid his map piece and took the secret of its location to his grave. I don't think you'd be able to find out where it is by ordinary means. You'll have to talk to the Oracle on Ice Mountain. Where is Lozar's map piece? A few weeks ago, I'd have told you to speak with Melzar herself in her house across the river from Lumbridge. Unfortunately, goblin raiders killed her and stole everything. One of the goblins from the goblin village probably has the map piece now. Where can I find the right ship? Even if you find the right source, only a ship made to the old Crandorian design would be able to navigate through the reefs to the island. If there's still one in existence, probably it is in Port Sarim. Then, of course, you'll need to find a captain willing to sail to Crandor, and I'm not sure where you'd find one of them. How can I protect myself from the dragon's breath? That part shouldn't be too difficult, actually. I believe the Duke of Lumbridge has a special shield in his armory that is enchanted against dragon's breath. Okay, I'll get going. Off to Falador we go. Now for this part, I'm going to take a little bit of an unnecessary detour just for a little bit of extra dialogue. It's such an iconic quest that I want to give you guys the best and full experience. So for one of the map pieces, he suggested that I talk to, or not talk to, but investigate the goblins of Goblin Village, who killed Melzar the mage and allegedly took all their possessions. So let's see what's going on here in Goblin Village. See if I can get any clues. Again, this is not necessary to do, but for cinematic purposes, okay? Let me talk to General Bentnoze. He might know a thing or two. I heard that one of your number has got a hold of a part of a map. Aha, that'd be Wormbrain. Where would he be? Wormbrain steals too much. He got caught. Now he lives in Port Sarim Town Jail. So indeed, the thief of the map piece is in the Port Sarim Jail. So let me once again go to Falador. Save a little bit of run energy. There will be some combat involved here pretty soon. So therefore, I'm going to do a little bit of preparation at the bank. Alright, I got my maze key, some food, I'm decked out with my gear, got some teleport runes. Let's get going. So first I will begin at the Crandorian encampment north of Remington, where Melzar has built his maze. We'll be going all the way over here to the southwest. Tempted to catch that essence simply. I should have done it, but now he's too out of the way. Forgot I can barehand those now, so I don't need the net. Alright, where are we at? Little south, little south. There is the entrance to the maze. Melzar's maze. Very good. So it used to be that back in the day when the quest first came out, you would have to kill the enemies multiple times until they drop the correct key. But now there are specific identifiers for the right creature you have to kill. So in this case, you're looking for the smaller rat with a long tail. You can see some of the other ones have shorter tails. This one has a longer one. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy this rat. And he will drop me bones and the red key. Alright, so I'm going to take the northwestern door with this key. Now we got these ghosts. I'm looking for one without a cape, which is going to be this guy here. Or actually, that one doesn't have a... It does have a cape. Never mind. I think this is the right one. Essentially looking for one without a cape. And that was the wrong one. Alright, so I guess it's this one. My bad. God, I love this quest. It is super nostalgic. Alright, so we got our key. Now I am looking for this door here. The orange door. For the skeletons, we want the one with the small round shield. The maze can be pretty confusing if you don't know the path. As you can see, there are many options, many doors, many ladders. A perfect place for Renaissance gaming to get lost, of course. Gonna take this southwesternmost door. Now I can go deep down into the lower levels of the castle. Did I go the wrong way? No, there's the ladder. There it is, hiding in the corner into the basement. So this one, there's no specific zombie. It's just you kill it until it drops the blue key. Hopefully it won't take too long. And there is Melzar the Mad. So we have found one of the Crandorian wizards. The one who built the maze. The maze mage. Come on now, Mr. Zombie. Get hit and give me your key. And there it is. Perfect. Let me bury my fallen foes through the door. And it is time to attack Melzar the Mad. By the power of custard, leave me alone. I need to feed my pet rock. So he is indeed mad. Let me drink my tea in peace. He casts a bunch of random weird stuff on you, including summoning cabbages, which is just spectacular. Feel the wrath of my feet. Alright, through this door, bury Melzar the Mad. Poor guy lost his home and then lost his mind. And then finally, the Lesser Demon. Had to kill a lot of these for my Slayer task. Guys, remember that? Were you there for that stream? Where's the stream team? Can the stream team give me a shout out in the chat? Or in the comments, I should say. I love the sound that the Lesser Demon makes. It's so demony. Very good. Didn't need any food, but of course, we don't take risks around here in a hardcore account. With the green key, you can open the door. And very importantly, loot the chest for the map piece, or else you gotta redo this whole thing. So there you go, you find a map piece in the chest. This is a piece of the map that you found in Melzar's maze. You will need to join it with the other 2 map pieces before you can see the route to Crandor. Let us get out of here. And now, if you recall, our little friend Wormbrain is in the Port Sarim prison, which is going to be way to the east. Still got my whiteberry bush in that plot. Oh no, I see that run energy just fading away slowly. Oh, that is tragic. All right, the Port Sarim Jail. Let's see what we got over here. Lots of unsavory characters. A thief, a captain, a pirate, and there's Wormbrain. So let me talk to Wormbrain. What you want? What are you in for? Me not sure. Me pick up some stuff and take it away. Well, did the stuff belong to you? No. Well, that will be why then. Oh, right. Just trying to get all the dialogue options because it's fun. I believe you've got a piece of map that I need. So? Why should I be giving it to you? What do you do for Wormbrain? I'll let you live. I could just kill you. Ah, me in here, you out there. You not get map piece. I suppose I could pay you for the map piece. Say 500 coins? Me not stupid. It worth at least 10,000 coin. You must be joking, forget it. Fine, you not get map piece. I'm also no shop, so of course I'm not gonna buy it, right? Let me unequip all my armor here. So I can cast some magic. Oh no! You guys, I forgot runes to cast magic spells. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I took the opportunity to deposit all my heavy stuff, get my graceful back on, allow my run energy to recover just for you guys, and also get some seeds, which I thieved at the beginning of this episode, which you'll see why I'm gonna need pretty soon. But this guy, Wormbrain, he's so insignificant that I forgot his name. Wormbrain is about to be in a world of hurt. Hold on, sandwich lady, I'll take a sandwich. Not gonna cast fire on her. Get a pie. Alright, fine. I'll take your pie, lady. I was hoping for another stale baguette. Can you double up on stale baguettes? Is that even possible? Ow. So you used to kill him, but now they made it a little more family friendly and he just simply drops the map. And then you can telekinetic grab it. Excellent. Let me study this part. This is the piece of the map that you got from Wormbrain, the Goblin Thief. You will need to join it with the other map pieces before you can see the route to Crandor. I wonder if he says anything if you talk to him having the map piece. What you want? Sorry, I thought this was a zoo. Alright, I guess not. Next, let us head to beautiful Lumbridge. Try to get that anti-dragon fire shield. If you recall, the Guildmaster did say that Duke Horatio up here has it, so let's go talk to Duke Horatio. Greetings, welcome to my castle. I seek a shield that will protect me from dragon breath. A knight going on a dragon quest? What dragon do you intend to slay? Elvarg, the dragon of Crandor Island. Elvarg? Are you sure? Yes. Well, you're braver than I. Why is everyone so scared of this dragon? Back in my father's day, Crandor was an important city-state. Politically, it was as important as Falador or Varrock, and its ships traded with every port. But one day, when I was little, all contact was lost. The trading ships and the diplomatic envoys just stopped coming. I remember my father being very scared. He posted lookouts on the roof to warn if the dragon was approaching. All the city rulers were worried that Elvarg would devastate the whole continent. So, are you going to give me the shield or not? If you really think you're up to it, then perhaps you are the one who can kill this dragon. The Duke hands you a heavy orange shield. Take care out there, if you kill it. If you kill it, for Sarah Doman's sake, make sure it's really dead. Very cool. Let me take a look at my brand new shield. Looking nice, looking nice. At least it's a cool looking shield, right? Actually, I'm climbing down, not up. So this is where my no shop thing comes into play. I have to do something fairly specific here. You can probably guess what, considering my inventory and what it looks like. So the whole Crandor thing kind of reminds me a little bit of Lake Town in The Hobbit, right? Got the evil dragon Smog. The dwarves got greedy. The dragon came. It burned the whole town. Few survivors made it out. And the legend passed down. I'm always trying to tie this series back to my Lord of the Rings Online series. You know it. Alright, my run energy is holding up, thankfully. So, I am going to use this farming patch here to plant some seeds. Let me get my rake first of all, and let me get an ultra compost that I have. Get rid of all these weeds. So can I fertilize this whole thing with just one bucket? I guess so. I'll take it. So I'm going to plant some Yanillian seed here. Very good, and then I'll have to come back and check on this. Next up, we're going home to Yano. You know, I really should have planted the Yanillian seeds in this plot and my barley in the other plot. You know, it just makes more sense, I guess. But let me rake this patch. So you may have guessed it by now. I don't know why I'm trying to keep it such a secret, right? But I need a wizard's mind bomb for this quest. And everybody else in the world, you just buy it. You just buy it, right? But for me, there's a possibility to make it. Since I'm a no shop and there's a way to get it without having to buy it, I have to manually make a wizard's mind bomb, and that's going to require some barley and some Yanillian hops or whatever it is. So there you go. Now, my friends, unfortunately, I do have to wait for these to grow. It's going to take a while. It's not going to take any time for you because the magic of video editing. So I will meet you back over at the Lumbridge patch. Okay, some time has passed and hopefully my crops have grown appropriately. However, instead of meeting you at one of my crops, I'm here because I'm going to need some 8 beer mugs for this next part. I only had 4 in my bank, so I figured I'd come here and grab some more. Let me drink all these beers. My poor character is just going to be absolutely blasted while we're doing this quest. Hopefully this thing respawns quickly for me. Just need one more. So I've got with me my 2 map pieces, my full graceful. I got the magic secateurs, very important. I got a pot, my ectophile, some ecto tokens, and the 2 buckets from my ultra compost recently. And then I'll get a beer, the last one. Let's drink it, and let's go check on my crops. I will be crushed. I will be crushed if my crops did not survive. Just because I would have to wait, what was it? I think it's an hour growth cycle on those. I went out, I did some chores in the meantime. But let's check on them. Let's see what we got. Lumbridge. So classic. I miss seeing players here, though, killing goblins, you know? At least we got this guy training his range here on the chickens. Alright, my crops look healthy. My crops look healthy. This is good. This is good. Let's harvest some. So, for this... what is this called? Yanil hops. I'm going to need 4 of these. So let me drop 4. And then I'm going to note the rest. That makes sense? I think that kind of makes sense. Actually, am I even going to have enough room to do all this? I might not. You know, let's just note all of them. We'll note all of them, and we'll unnote them once we get to our destination. Not going to be a big deal. but I might as well get all the harvest that I can. Okay, and now to my beautiful home. So before I check on my crops, I am going to fill my 2 buckets here. I am going to need some water. Very good. Hopefully this next crop did not die either. My farming's pretty high. I'd be very surprised if anything broke. I mean, I used the ultra compost. I'm what, like 70 farming? Let me unnote things real quick. The bank is right here, so I might as well. I'm gonna need 4 of the Yanillian hops and then 2 of the barley. Oh, you know what? You know what I just thought about? I actually have to cook the barley. Oh, that would have been a disaster. I almost forgot that I have to cook the barley. That would have been bad times. So I need 4 of those. And 2 of these. Now, I hope that you don't need more than 1 to cook. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. Alright, there's a little kitchen right here. I think you just use it on a range, right? There you go. Barley malt, 2 of those. We're good. Oh, by the way, I am wearing my Ghost Speak amulet. That's going to be important as well. Let me use my ecto file and go to Port Phasmatis. So this is the part where in the last episode I said, do any RuneScape experts know why I was here in Port Phasmatis for a no-shop reason for Dragon Slayer? And now we finally get the answer. Now, you didn't need to do Ghost Ahoy. Technically, all I really need is the Ecto tokens, but it just kind of made sense to do the Ghost Ahoy quest as my first experience here. So we'll find out the answer very soon. Here at the back of the inn, there is a trapdoor. Oh my god, the pathing. And that leads down into the brewery. There are other breweries throughout Gielinor, but this one's important for me. Let me talk to this guy here. Hello, I wonder if you could help me with this whole brewing thing. I might be able to. What do you need to know? How do I brew ales? Well, first off, you need to fill the vat with water. 2 bucketfuls should do the trick. Then you'll need to put in 2 handfuls of barley malt. That's roasted barley, by the way. After that, you'll be putting in your main ingredient. This will decide what ale you're brewing. There should be some good guides around recipes. Lastly, you pour a pot of full ale yeast in, which will start it off fermenting. Then, all you have to do is wait for the good stuff. What do I do once my ale has matured? Well, once you've got a full vat of the good stuff, just turn the valve of the barrel and it will fill up 8 pints of whatever your chosen tipple is. Mind, it's an empty barrel though. Do you have any spare ale yeast? Well, as a matter of fact, I do, although I wouldn't describe it as spare. This ale yeast is the best you can get. If you've got a pot, I'll fill it for you for 5 ecto tokens. Coins are of no use to me. So the mystery is solved. This is why I was in Port Phasmatis, because I need the Wizard Bomb ale, right? Or whatever it's called. And so since I can't just buy it from a shop, I have to make it. And in order to do the brewing, you can buy yeast from a lot of the other different brewers, except this is the one place where I do not have to exchange coins for it. I can do it with ecto tokens. So there you go. There's the answer to the mystery. Okay, please fill my pot with ale yeast for 5 ecto tokens. And there you go. Now I have some yeast as well. That's all I need to know. Thanks. So, as he said, 2 buckets of water in the vat. You add some water. And then we're going to put our 2 barley malts in there. You add some barley malt to the vat. And actually, if I pull up my cooking, we can actually see how this works. So, Wizard's Mind Bomb. So it says the secondary ingredient is 4 Yanillian hops. So that is what I'm going for. 4 of those. You add some Yanillian hops to the vat. And then finally, the ale yeast. You add a pot of ale yeast into the vat and the contents begin to ferment. Let me examine this thing. Wizard's Mind Bomb is fermenting in this vat. Now this is the painful part because I think the whole cycle is 32 hours. Don't quote me on that, but it's 30 plus hours. So I'll have to come back to this. And I'm actually not sure if this can spoil. Actually, I do know it can spoil. You can actually get a superior ale, a normal ale, or a spoiled ale. I'm not sure what factors into all that. But hopefully we get what we need. I actually don't know, like for example, if my ale comes out as superior, will that work for the quest? I don't know, we're gonna find out, but either way I have to wait 30 hours. You don't, because I'll do some video editing, unless you guys want to wait 30 hours. What do you say? What do you say, 30-hour video? Nah, we're not gonna do that. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, my friends, it has been a few days for me. It's been no time for you, but I did get lucky because check this out. The vat is filled with Wizard's Mind Bomb. Now this could have been bad because apparently there's a 5% chance for it to come out as mature, and then there's a 12.5% chance for it to just fail entirely. So technically, there was a 17.5% chance this would have failed and I would have had to do it all over again. So I am glad that did not happen. We're gonna go ahead and turn the valve. Get a bunch of cooking experience, nice. So all my Wizard Mind Bomb should be in the barrel now. You turn the valve, filling the barrel with Wizard's Mind Bomb. Let me fill these up. I'm gonna get 8 of these. You fill the glass with Wizard's Mind Bomb. There are now 7 pints left in the barrel. I guess I did not need all the mugs. But now that I have them, I might as well fill them up, right? We'll store 7 in the bank and we'll keep 1 for the quest. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, another iconic item obtained through my no shop rule. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, now let me go on over. Actually, believe it or not, I'm gonna go to Soul Wars. I love using the Soul Wars teleport. It's just so convenient. I've been using it more and more nowadays. I don't know if you guys have noticed. It's coming in pretty handy for my series here. Gonna obtain all of the items that I need to finish out the quest because today is the day. Elvarg will be slain today. Alright, my friends, we have a little bit of a problem. I got all the items I need here, some teleport runes, some gold, my Unfired bowl, the Wizard Mind Bomb, my 2 map pieces, silk, 3 plank, 90 nails, a hammer. I'm missing one thing. I'm missing a lobster pot, which I thought I had. Right, there it is, right there. There's my lobster pot. No, this is a pigeon cage that I got from a quest. I guess I must have thrown my lobster pot away thinking it was a duplicate because of this one. What a mistake. So now I need to get another lobster pot. Which kind of throws me off a little bit, but it's not the end of the world because there's actually a lobster pot right here. But the problem is I was going to use that Edgeville teleport, so we're just going to run and get the lobster pot, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. On the western coast of this island. You may remember me getting this way back in the day, actually. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my lobster pot. I guess I must have thrown it out. I must have had like more than one in my bank or something, and then I thought, I don't need this duplicate, not realizing one of them was a pigeon cage. They look the same. How am I supposed to know? One, you're catching the cockroach of the seas, and the other, you catch the cockroach of the skies. I guess there's some familiarity. Alright, I'm pretty sure maybe a little bit further north, actually. Oh well, at least this episode stands on its own, right? I'm like physically gathering every item I need instead of relying from having obtained them from a previous episode. There it is. There is a lobster pot. Okay, let me meet you back at the Soul Wars Bank. Because I am so nice, I even waited for my run energy to recover for you guys. But finally, let's go get this 3rd map piece. The Guildmaster did tell me that this was going to be given to me by the Oracle atop the Ice Mountain. So let me head over to her. I've previously visited her before for a clue scroll during one of the streams, but now we'll actually speak with her. Let me equip my Comdo hammer, why not? Might as well, right? That's the whole benefit of it. That run energy is going fast. I'm glad I let it recover a little bit at least. I always thought it was weird that you could climb this mountain, but you can't walk over like the White Wolf Mountain. You kind of have to make your way around that one. Alright, Miss Oracle. I seek a piece of the map to the island of Crandor. The map behind a door below, but entering is rather tough. This is what you need to know. You must use the following stuff. First, a drink used by a mage. Next, some worm string changed to sheet. Then, a small crustacean cage. Last, a bowl that's not seen the heat. So let me put these in order. So, a drink for the mage, the wizard mind bomb. Some worm string changed to sheet, which is silk. It always blew me away when I found out as a kid that silk is made from, like, worms. I always thought that was weird. And then next she said a crustacean cage, the lobster pot, and then a bowl that has not seen heat. That's going to be my unfired bowl. And she did say in the mountain below. So let me enter the mountain below, which is actually going to be the dwarven mine. So let me head all the way south. To the dwarven mine. If you cannot go over the mountain, we must go under it. We must go through the dwarven mines. Always looking for my Lord of the Rings references. There's gonna be a nice little alcove here, and there is the magic door. The magic door. Let me examine it. There is something in this store for me to put objects in. So if you try to open it, you cannot. You must speak friend and enter. Oh my god, he won't stop. Alright, so I'm going to use the items one at a time here. The wizard mind bomb. The silk. The lobster pot. I should have gotten 2 lobster pots since the door has consumed it for me. The door opens. In we go. Very cool. As you open the chest, you notice an inscription on the lid. Here I rest the map to my beloved home. To whoever finds it, I beg of you, let it be. I was honor bound not to destroy the map piece, but I have used all my magical skill to keep it from being recovered. This map leads to the lair of the beast that destroyed my home, devoured my family, and burned to a cinder all that I love. But revenge would not benefit me now, and to disturb this beast is to risk bringing its wrath down upon another land. I cannot stop you from taking this map piece now, but think on this. If you can slay the dragon of Crandor, you are a greater hero than my land ever produced. There is no shame in backing out now. You find the map piece in the chest. This is the piece of the map that you found in a secret chest in the dwarven mine. You will need to join it with the other 2 map pieces before you can see the route to Crandor. Let's do it. You put the 3 pieces together and assemble the map that shows the route through the reefs to Crandor. There it is with a dragon emblem. You can see the Karamja volcano here, so it's going to be a little island north of Karamja, it looks like. So for now, let me actually drop this beer glass. Not going to need it. Let me go to Camelot, because now that I learned about this charter ship system, I think it makes it easier for me to move around. I think this is probably the quickest way I can get to Port Sarim is to charter a ship. Let me try that for once. I'm hoping this is possible. I think you can charter to Port Sarum. You can. Excellent. 1,000 coins. Fine. Again, this doesn't count as a shop. This is money for service, not money for item. Let me talk to my good friend Clarence. We still need a boat, right, to be able to get to Crandor? So, are you interested in buying a ship? Now, I'll be straight with you. She's not quite seaworthy right now, but give her a bit of work, and she'll be the nippiest ship in this side of Port Khazard. Do you know when she'll be seaworthy? No, not really. Port Sarum shipbuilders aren't very efficient, so it could be quite a while. Would you take me to Crandor when she's ready? Crandor? You're joking, right? No, I want to go to Crandor. Then you must be crazy. That island is surrounded by reefs that would rip this ship to shreds. Even if you found a map, you'd need an experienced captain to stand a chance of getting through. And even if I could get to it, there's no way I'm going any closer to that dragon than I have to. They say it can destroy whole ships with one bite. Why was she damaged? Oh, there was no particular accident. It's just years of wear and tear. The Lady Lumbridge is an old Crandorian fishing ship, the last one of her kind, as far as I know. That kind of ship was always mildly maneuverable, but not too tough. She happened to be somewhere else when Crandor was destroyed, and she'd had several owners since then. Not all of them have looked after her too well. But when she's patched up, she'll be good as new. I'd like to buy her. Of course, I'm sure the work needed to do on it wouldn't be too expensive. How does 2,000 gold sound? I'll even throw in my cabin boy, Jenkins, for free. He'll swab the decks and splice up the mainsails for you. Yep, sounds good. Okie dokie, she's all yours. I like how we just partook in slavery here by purchasing a human being. Poor Jenkins. He wasn't even the main purchase, you know? It was just like thrown in as a bonus. Buy a ship, get a slave for free. It's ridiculous. Alright, Jenkins. Ahoy! What do you think of your ship, then? I'd like to inspect her some more. Aye. Can you sail the ship to Crandor? Not me, sir. I'm just an humble cabin boy. You need a proper captain. Where can I find a captain? The captains around here seem to be might scared of Crandor. I'd ask them why, and they just say it was afore my time. But there is one captain I reckon might help. I heard there's a retired un living in Draenor village who's so desperate to sail again he'd take any job. I can't remember his name, but he lives in Draenor village and makes rope. Alright, let me go down and inspect the ship. There's indeed a hole here. The ship's not getting anywhere with that, so that's why I brought my 3 plank, my 90 nails, and repair this. You nail a plank over the hole, but you still need more planks to close the hole completely. And a third time should be a charm. You nail a final plank over the hole, you have successfully patched the hole in the ship. I am ready to go back to shore. You disembark from the ship. Perfect. So let's see about a captain, huh? So the rope maker in Draenor is most certainly going to be our good friend Ned. Let's see if he'll sail me to Crandor. Seems to be the adventurous sort. I went a little bit the wrong way, but we'll be alright. Little bit of lag. I haven't really dealt with too much lag in this game, honestly. That was a first. Love the agility shortcuts. Always coming in clutch. Alright, Ned the rope maker. Not trade, I don't want to trade, I want to talk. Why, hello there, lad. My friends call me Ned. I was a man of the sea, but it's past me now. Could I be making or selling you some rope? You're a sailor. Could you take me to Crandor? Well, I was a sailor. I've not been able to get work at the sea these days, though. They say I'm too old. Sorry, where was it you said you wanted to go? The island of Crandor. Crandor? But it would be a chance to sail a ship once more. I'd sail anywhere if it was a chance to sail again. Then again, no captain in his right mind would sail to that island. Ah, you only live once, I'll do it. So, where's your ship? It's the Lady Lumbridge in Port Sarah. That old pile of junk? Last I heard, she wasn't seaworthy. I fixed her up. You did? Excellent. Just show me the map and we can get ready to go. Here you go. You hand the map to Ned. Excellent. I'll meet you at the ship then. Alright guys, I think we're ready. I'm gonna go to the bank, get battle ready, and then we're gonna sail and fight a dragon. It's gonna be quite exciting. I am thrilled. Should be good times. Okay, this is probably overkill with the food. I'm also bringing a prayer potion, a strength potion. I got my best gear that I can muster. Most importantly is the anti-dragon shield so I don't get one-shotted and lose my hardcore status. I'm also wearing a ring of recoil, which I think will be good. Should be fun. Should be fun. Now, I am bringing my rune scimitar. Ideally, you want to bring a weapon that can stab because dragons are weak to stab. I don't really have a good one. I think I have an adamant sword. I have a rune dagger, but honestly, I think the rune scimitar should do alright. Yeah, these are all slash, so I mean, we'll do the best we can. We'll do the best we can. So I think Ned should be waiting for me in the ship here. There he is. Are you ready, boys? Let's go. Ah, it's good to be on board a ship again. No matter how long I live on land, a ship will always seem better. Are you ready to depart? Yes, let's go. Ah, it's good to feel the salt spray on my face once again. And this is a mighty fine ship. She doesn't look much, but she handles like a dream. How much longer until we reach Crandor? Not long now, according to the chart, we'd be able to see Crandor if it wasn't for those clouds on the horizon. Clouds surround the ship. Look, there's a storm coming up, Captain. Soon we won't be able to see anything. Oh well, the weather has been good up till now. Did you see that? See what? I thought I saw something up above us. It's the dragon! Jenkins, no! We're going to sink. Look, land ahead. We're going to crash. You are knocked unconscious and later awake on an ash-strewn beach. We've arrived at the island of Crandor. Man, that was tragic. Poor Jenkins. He got sold as a free goodie for buying a ship as a slave, and then he dies. That's just... poor guy. I will slay this dragon in Jenkins' honor. I will slay in Jenkins' honor. Let me do a little bit of walk because I want my run energy to recover for the actual battle. I did turn on Quick Prayer with Protect from Magic. So flicking this should protect me. Surely that guy is not going to be doing Dragon Slayer. Let me go inside the volcano. Man, this lesser demon is truly harassing me. There is Elvarg, the evil, the dragon of doom. Surely that guy is not doing Dragon Slayer at the same exact moment I want to do it. It will be so anticlimactic if I have to world hop. There is Elvarg. All right, let me turn on my prayer and let's go in. And we must attack Elvarg. I think I can actually prayer flick here whenever it does the fire breath. I don't think I'm quick enough though. I don't know if I'm flicking this correctly. You know what? I'm just gonna eat a prayer potion. We'll eat a food here. I forgot to drink my strength potion, but I think we are totally fine here. We are totally fine. I forgot to have my ring of recoil going as well. And that is the death of the evil Elvarg. You rip its head off. I don't know why the thing was still above my head. Examine the dragon corpse. The headless body of a mighty dragon. I'm gonna take some gold from in here. Might as well loot this cave, right? There's a mighty hero who fell. Looks like the shield took a bit of damage. What else do we have here? Another little coin. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think now I can use my group teleport to Soul Wars again before the dragon respawns. That way I can get to Edgeville and let Oziach know of this dragon in his head. I don't know why I was so over-prepared for this. It was clearly an easy fight at my level, but you know, this quest was always terrifying as a kid. I have horrible memories of like barely surviving this thing and almost dying a million times. So it's just reflexive to be overly cautious with this quest. Always. Alright, Oziach. Have ye slayed that dragon yet? Yes, I have. I have its head here. You actually did it? I underestimated ye, adventurer. I apologize. You're a true hero, and I'd be happy to sell ye rune plate bodies. That is Dragon Slayer defeated. 2 quest points, 18,650 strength and defense experience, and the ability to equip rune and dragon plate bodies, of which unfortunately I have no access to as a no-shop Ironman. Thank you. You're welcome. At least I got 56 strength, 53 defense, and gamer meme level 69 combat after Dragon Slayer. I think that's actually kind of iconic, right? And is this episode 69? Surely not. No, I think we're past 69. I haven't edited a few of the previous videos, but that would have been just too perfect. Anyway, that's it. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and now I think we can do a lot of other cool stuff. I'm going to be going on a quest spree. I'm going to be questing all over the place, doing all sorts of exciting things, unlocking a lot of stuff. So the game is just opening up in every direction, which I am thrilled about. I'm just going to recover my prayer here while I do my little outro. I don't know what else to say, honestly. We're just going to recover the prayer. Only members can go up there. I didn't know that. Ah, sorry. All right. All right, fine. This is a sloppy end to the episode, but I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. I'm a hero now. I'm a Dragon Slayer. You can call me that. Dragon Slayer.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.